Why are we eating slop? By good work.
Kava, sweet green, Chipotle, Dig, Naya, Chopped, Just Salad. These are merely a handful of the dining institutions in which one can procure a mush-colored leaf and protein porridge known as a slop bowl.
Okay, I didn't know where this was going to go. I thought this was going to be just about fast food in general in the US because of how bad it is. But this is going to be about the supposed good stuff, the salad places, because sweet greens is delicious. Never had a kava, told it's very good, but sweet greens is delicious.
Fast casual dishes are the go-to meals for urbanite employees as they embark on their cute little lunch breaks. But with all of the ways we human beings feed ourselves, the uniformly corporate vibe of these places has me wondering, why do so many of us choose to eat slop? Today, we investigate.
Because it's supposedly healthy. This is better than like a McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, whatever. Although Subway is supposed to be healthy, right? It says eat fresh. Also, I love Subway. US Subway, even better.
The beginning of the age of the slop bowl can be traced back to the year 1993 AD, when a man named Steve in Colorado opened a humble burrito shop near the University of Denver campus by the name of Chipotle.
Everybody knows Chipotle isn't healthy. Nobody's getting a burrito bowl thinking, this is so good for me. This is so healthy. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's not healthy. I'm somebody who probably has high blood pressure. I like my salt, sugar, and wine and shouldn't be eating it. But I do because I love it. Although the one time I have had sweet greens was because I was worried about how much salt I was eating. And I researched how much this chicken salad dish was from sweet greens. I can't remember which one it was called. It sounded delicious. It had so many great things. It tasted fantastic. It still had 1.5 grams of salt, which in the US is your daily allowance. Madness.
Pretty soon, Chipotle started spreading like a bomb when you press explode. Today, there are exactly 3,799 Chipotle locations across the United States. Colorado Steve is a billionaire, and many restaurant entrepreneurs have tried to replicate Chipotle's slopularity, combining the speed of fast food and actually healthy ingredients with other non-Mexican cuisines. There's Kava, which is Mediterranean Chipotle, Naya, which is Middle Eastern Chipotle, Dig, which is Republican Chipotle, Just Salad, which is Chipotle, but just salad, Chopped, which is just salad, but shitty, and Sweet Green, which is just salad, but for the hot daughters of generational wealth. And these
That's me. I'm a hot daughter of generational wealth.
are just some of the bigger ones. Outside of the major leagues, you got hot young upstarts like Springbone,
Ignore the sugary drink I'm drinking right now. I need this. I'm jet lagged. I just got back from Tokyo. My mind is wiped. Also, Tokyo's great. So much great food there. Sushi was great. I ate a lot of ichiran, which is not good for you either, but my God, it is delicious.
Day, The Little Beat, Oxido, Bango Bowls, China, and 3 others that were created since you started watching this video.
It's a very crowded category. Everybody's jumping in. They all want to be the next Chipotle.
Lisa Jennings is a veteran restaurant reporter who I coerced into telling me more about the fast casual space.
Fast casual has, I think, really, probably for, since the 1990s, been the growth category. Last year, among the top 500 restaurant chains, fast casual sales grew 9%, and that was much faster than fast food, which was 2.3% growth, and 1.3% growth in casual dining.
That's right, folks. As a peoples, we Americans go hog fucking wild for slop. Roll the tape, Peter.
I'm about to get Chipotle for the 3rd time in 3 days.
Chipotle 2 nights in a row.
Everything at Sweet Green is made with quality ingredients.
All of these bowls are divine.
Crispy rice ballers.
You see how I eat my bowl and it still keep its composure and structure.
But enough
What the heck? How did you do that? She's eating it like a slice of cake.
slopping around the Trophmus tree. It was time to talk to some real certified bowl knowers.
Yeah, I'd say mostly just have a lot of experience in the space over the years. Once I started working, kind of dove fully into that world, was eating Chipotle. I mean, sometimes lunch and dinner multiple days a week, just going as my only meal Chipotle for days on end, and then mixing in some Kava in there and Naya and all that type of good stuff.
I'm a resident expert on Chipotle, and I'll mix in Kava and Sweet Green. Candidly, I eat Chipotle 2 to 3 times per week, on average, oftentimes more. I spend hundreds of dollars to Chipotle a month.
There's a good rotation of like the Kavas, the Nayas, the Just Salads. It's like you kind of have to have one in each each slop category. Poke's another one in the rotation.
You said to us that you're a veteran of the 42nd Street Slop Bowl corridor? What is that corridor, Devin?
Yeah, so for anyone familiar with the New York City area, sort of right outside Bryant Park along 42nd Street from 5th to 6th Ave, there's just about every place you can imagine: Chipotle, Kava, Naya.
Do you go with coworkers, or is this usually a solo trip?
Generally with coworkers. Usually at least a couple guys will team up and go at the same time and decide to hit one spot.
I love
Slop bowl salad crawl. Start Chipotle, end up Sweet Greens, hit them all up, get drunk on every kind of vinaigrette there is. When I'm in New York for work, we stay at Bryant Park. So I know exactly what I'm going to do next time I am there.
mixing it all together and like getting all the little things in every bite, which I guess realistically like can help.
Also, you have to do it drunk. You have to be belligerently drunk. You've got to be like falling over yourself and ordering these salads, because why not?
And with the sandwich too, but I think there's like comfort in the bowl of it. Like eating out of a bowl is like the greatest thing. I could eat like all my meals out of a bowl.
100% agree with this. This is the best take I've heard so far. Everything tastes better in a bowl, unless it's pizza, obviously. Although, I'm always in the market for a good bowl, a good pasta bowl, because I love my pasta so much and pasta loves me. And there's so many kinds of pastas. You have vermicelli, spaghetti, farfalle, penne. I've forgotten the rest.
It's still reasonably priced, depending on which one you get.
And how does your wife feel about such consistent Chipotle consumption?
She probably thought it was a little bit weird, like, yeah, you're eating a lot of Chipotle, but now it's like, it's whatever. And often she might see me eat Chipotle for dinner once or twice, but she doesn't know that I also ate it 2 or 3 times for lunch that week because she knows she's working. So she knows I eat Chipotle, and I told her I was in this interview. She said, oh, you eat a lot of Chipotle, but like, I don't think she even knows how much Chipotle I eat. I'm not hiding it. It's just so much.
Chips aside, it's obvious that for high-functioning, busy folk like these, the appeal of slop bowls lies in its health and efficiency. And I agree that these are huge benefits. In fact, my fast casual shaman Lisa went so far as to say that we shouldn't be calling these bowls slop at all.
I think slop bowl has become a term that is, something I think is derogatory. It's, it's sort of the newer version of what used to be called the sad lunch salad.
Okay, so this is our modern version of the sad desk lunch.
Sad desk lunch, that's what it was. The term really came from the internet where, you've got all the gym bros who are trying to pile on their proteins. Then the term sort of has shifted over to, what we know as fast casual bowl concept. The fast casual concepts are defined by the fact that they're offering something better for you, better ingredients, and all of Chipotle, Sweet Green, Kava, those are places you can get a very nutritious, filling meal. I think it's good money for the price for what you're...
But it's still full of sugar and salt. It is so high in both these things. Okay, maybe you compare it to like a Big Mac, then maybe not, but it's still very high, like more than you should have. And if you're having it every day, then you are definitely going over your sugar and your salt content.
But what exactly are these bowl enthusiasts getting? I knew I couldn't find out just by sitting in my booth as I do, and that's when I remembered something Devin from earlier in the program told me.
Sort of right outside Bryant Park along 42nd Street from 5th to...
He's gonna do the salad slop bowl pub crawl. I hope he gets up too.
6th Ave, there's just about every place you can imagine: Chipotle, Kava, Naya. Usually at least a couple guys will team up.
And just like that, I knew what I had to do. So I whipped up a sign that said, talk to me about slop bowls, and expensed an Uber XL to Slop Bowl Corridor. It was quickly obvious that I was in the right place.
Me and my friends, we call this Slop Lane.
You could call this the Bryant Park Trough.
Slop Row?
I love Slop Alley here.
I'm usually just sandwiched in between all these like protein like bros and like a lot of like Patagonia vests.
These Sweet Greens, Chipotles, and Nayas are the highest grossing in the country. It's a mixture of beef, hummus, and then what they do is they just drizzle your sauce of choice on it and you just slurry it around, and then it turns into slop. I have this most days of the week. This is a daily occurrence.
That's my daily ritual. That's a couple times a week.
You go here often?
Whenever I can. Yeah, every day.
They don't taste like anything. I feel like I find no joy in food, and I just want to get fed, and it's very consistent, and it's healthy, and it's right beside my work.
Are you a fan of them?
I feel like
These guys need to know it's not healthy. I know I'm banging on about this, drinking a sugary drink, but I know this is bad for me. I know this is full of sugar, and I shouldn't have it. But I'm not drinking it thinking, oh, That drink, oh, it's so good for me. These salads are not.
Used to be, and now I find myself eating them less. It's just like thrown in the bowl, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I feel like eating should be more of an experience, because it does feel like I'm kind of like eating slop.
Right.
Even if the food is good. I don't know how to explain it.
And we work so hard, why feel like a little piggy?
Yeah, exactly. Bingo.
I probably got the worst slop bowl in the city. People in work laugh at me that I have the driest order that's possible.
So hit us with the order. What is it?
It is just rice, spinach, chicken, and then some romaine on top with some pita crisps.
That's a pretty dry-ass order. I'm not going to lie. When you hear the term slop bowl, I mean, does that sound like an accurate description, or do you think that's unfair?
Shoot, it doesn't sound right, but it sure does taste right.
What's the appeal of a bowl-based lunch?
I think it's just portable and don't mind the shape.
It's quick. You can get back to your desk faster. That's basically what you're going for, is speed.
It's got everything I'd ever want in a single bowl.
Which is what? What do you want?
Oh, I want hummus, I want chicken, I want rice, I want veggies, all of it.
I'm fueled by slop bowls. Kava's got that sauce.
Do you get these for lunch?
I don't know. I'm more of a soup girl. I just don't like when my food touches sometimes.
I'm very anti-slop bowl. I'm waiting like 30 minutes to get probably 5 pieces of chicken. There's nothing in there, and honestly, it's kind of gross. Also, bring back the 3 martini lunch. The old power.
Yes, nothing to eat. Just 10 cigarettes, not that I smoke, and 3 martinis for lunch. Maybe a boiled egg.
Lunches they used to have back in the day. Hour-and-a-half lunch. You sit down, you get a steak. Why do we have slop bowls now? There's 10,000 bodegas in the city. They all make the same stuff, and it's all fantastic. It's definitely better than what you get here.
Why do you think Sweetgreen is a ripoff?
It's like $18 for like some lettuce and like a little cardboard like bowl.
It was during my time speaking to these chicken-breathed worker bees that I began to realize the real meaning of slop. For some, it's a tool of efficiency. For others, a choice for health. For one particular man, the sauce was intimidating.
Kava's full of sauce, man. Not into it.
Too much sauce.
Yeah, too much sauce.
For all of us,
sauce is the only good part about it, because that's where the flavor is. He's obviously not a man of flavor. Maybe you just haven't found the right sauce.
Though, it represents a congealed, somewhat discolored group of people all working together to try our hardest to get through the day. All of us coming from different backgrounds, yet packed together here in this one round container we call Earth. Indeed, the vibe of these places is absolutely torched, given that they have the aura of a venture capital firm regurgitating pre-masticated leafy greens into your mouth like a baby bird. But after making so many new slop friends, I am forced to admit that there are times and places to consume it. So the next time you're out eating a slop bowl at your desk, I want you to look down into your mush of greens and grains and think of me. Think of you. Think of all of us. It might not be ideal, but at least we're all here. Together, slopped as one. For good work, I'm Dan Toomey. You want to talk slop? You want to talk about...
Thank you, good work. That was great, very interesting, because these bowls are everywhere and they're getting more and more popular. And they are good, they're delicious. If you like salads, if you want to blow your mind, go on Sweetgreen's website. Look at the nutrition facts on how much salt is in the average bowl of Sweetgreens. It ain't healthy, but if you like to eat it, just eat it. I think I'm gonna have a slop bowl now. How close is Chipotle?
See me on way out of here too far. Ash with the top of my ash. Bitch so pretty, look better. Puffin' on Susan, she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up like this. Came out the collar, ain't never made a swagger. Security bank.